of the world. Hello, I'm proud to be Kim Peace, the popularly elected leader of Utopia. It's great to be a leader of such a great land. In this great land of freedom and democracy, we have lots of cake. Everyone here gets to have cake and eat it too. In fact, you can see the nation's supply of cake over there. There are lots of borders protecting the cake because people all over the world are envious of our cake. The people of Europe, who only have baking powder, come here to get cake. The great masses of Asia, who only have eggs, and the hordes of Africa, who only have baking powder, all want to come to this great nation. Because we can't imagine what it would be like if everyone from North America and South America simultaneously came to our great nation. We have set up these staggered borders. If you want to come to Utopia, you must pass through these logical borders. The first border is a citizenship test. You can see Agent Newton and Agent Owens are guarding the border. They will gladly let you take the test for a fee. And then, my friends, you will be on your way to entering Utopia. Of course, there is another reason that we have borders. They are an essential part of our national security. Here in Utopia, we believe that many parts of our world struggle with drug issues and the crime that it creates. Because we have cake, the drug dealers might come and try to trade us drugs for cake. This would never do. We can't have that, so we have built these intense borders. We are aware of the crime that can come into our borders if we are not monitoring it well. We must therefore consider carefully who may enter our country. You see, Utopia is able to maintain a high level of peace because we are willing to be proactive in our efforts to keep our people safe and healthy. All of you have been assigned a certain continent. That continent has a teacher facilitator, a physical home, and a natural resource. None of these continents, however, have money. If you want to get money, you will have to go to our international bank. You see, Mr. Young is our international banker. He will gladly change some of your natural resources into money if you will provide a bit of labor. Chocolate. I cannot resist it.
And I went through the line many times with Mr. Decker, and he didn't allow me in because I was poor. And eventually I offered him like sugar, and then he let me in, and then Miss Moa didn't let me in because for some weird reason. And
do you know why she made you go back?
No. I went to Miss Encela, and she said that I didn't go to college, and she didn't like that, and so she made me start all over again. Your options are pay you $100.
No, I don't accept Barbara. She's so moral.
Any other options? Do service. I have no idea.
Do you know what's going to happen to you when you get out of here?
What?
No, I'm asking you. I don't know.
No.
Are they going to let you go back in there?
Probably.
Probably? You don't think you'll get sent back to your country? How did you make it into Utopia?
I lied a lot.
What did you lie about?
I told Mr. Young I was like rich.
And so, what happened?
He gave me more money than I should have.
And so you had enough money to get in?
Yeah.
And when you were in there, Spencer, did you lie while you were to the border guards?
Yes.
What'd you say to them?
I told them I was a doctor.
And they believed you? How did you convince them?
I had to draw a diagram of my part.
And you drew a convincing diagram for the science teachers? That's impressive. And then when you got into Utopia, you got some cake? How did you feel when you got in there?
Kind of disappointed of how easy it was to get into.
You have stuff to say about Utopia?
Goodbye, man. Yeah, Utopia has been very greedy, and already we've had millions getting sent back. For example, our soldier, he was actually sent back as well. He was actually put in jail.
What continent are you from?
I'm from Asia.
I got into Utopia by jumping the border, and I got there successfully. I felt sneaky. I felt as if it was the best thing to do for me and my family.
Why did you make that choice?
I mean, our life is better on the other side on Utopia than it was where I first started off.
Did you try to immigrate legally? And what happened?
I got kicked out of the line and I got sent back.
And so there was no way that you could enter legally if you wanted to?
Yeah, so I entered illegally.
And then when you had the cake and you were eating it and you saw the other kids in line, how did you feel?
I felt relieved that I got past the border, but I also felt bad for other people on the other side of Utopia because I know that they were also coming to Utopia for the same reason as I did.
So can you tell me about the situation that you're in, sir?
Situation. I am going around to different continents.
I lost my idea.
And I am bargaining with them and getting their stuff to make cake.
When you say bargaining with them, what does that mean?
I'm being smart with words and I'm saying like, okay, I'll give you 20 paper bucks if you give me that ingredient, and they'll say okay, or sometimes I can just get it for free.
Awesome.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about taking those people along with you?
I have not. One has followed me. Alex, sir, please do come.
Because you might consider making a bigger team.
Yes, we are actually allying with other continents, and when we ally with those other continents, we are more people from those continents are becoming our friends.
That's awesome.
It is.
So your plan is to make a multi-continent team of people who can go make their own cake?
So I started trading with people, and we got a whole bunch, like a giant crowd. Jaylen and I got a giant crowd to go and trade with other countries, and then we all got cake from Miss Faircloth because we traded the ingredients for the cake. Well, it was easier because it was more possible because only 3 people got in like legally that way, whereas we had like over 20 people get in or get cake by trading or buying from different people the ingredients.
Well, first I tried to go through the immigration course, but they didn't accept me. So then we got all the ingredients to make a cake, and then we just went over to the cake.
And you got cake by working with people from other continents?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So what did you say about Asia?